Hello, I'm Sharon Duffin, and welcome to the Great Gatsby Talk Show. Today we are here with Myrtle Wilson. How are you doing today, Myrtle?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Well, the audience and I are curious about a few things, and do you mind if we ask you a few questions about yourself?
Sure.
Okay, well, the first question is, how did you feel when you met Tom?
I felt that Tom was the man for me. I saw him from across the street and I just knew he was going to be the man for me, and I knew he was rich.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. And the next question is, why do you run out to Tom's car?
I ran because me and my husband George were fighting, and it was getting too intense because he was asking so many questions that I wouldn't tell him the truth. So I saw Tom's car coming and I ran out to Tom.
Wow, that's interesting. And I also have another question. How would you describe yourself?
I feel like I am a woman that is strong and deserves a man in my life that can take care of me and also be stable on his own.
Wow, don't we all? And why did you and George start fighting?
Well, it all started because George saw the pearls on my neck and he didn't know that I had a thing with Tom, and I wouldn't tell him where I got the pearls from. So he started hitting me and banging me against the window.
That's interesting. That leads me to the next question. This is something that the audience is really wanting to know. Why do you feel that George isn't good enough for you?
I felt that George wasn't good enough for me because I thought he was the man that I wanted until I found out the truth about him and about all his little lies that he played against me. And I need a man that can spend money on me, which that's Tom.
Okay. Well, how did you feel when Tom pulled up with Daisy?
I felt like I needed to make Tom mine for good, and I knew I wasn't going to let Daisy get in my way of anything.
Okay. Well, did you actually love Tom or his money?
Well, I love Tom for him, not his money. But most people think that I only loved him for his money because he bought me things. But that's not the truth. I actually loved him.
Okay, well, that's good to know. That's something that we were real curious about. Now, the last question that I have on my list, why did you choose Tom over George, even though Tom abuses you?
I stayed with Tom because he had everything in a man that I wanted that George didn't have. Even though I was abused by him, it made me feel like I had a real man in my life. And George never really did anything to be a true man because he worked in a garage shop. So, I mean, what kind of man does that?
Wow. Well, I tell you what, we really enjoyed talking with you today. I'm so glad that we got a lot of our questions out the way that we were curious about. So, Myrtle, we wish you good luck on your choices, and we hope that we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Have a good day.